We can each define ambition and progress for ourselves. The goal is to work toward a world where expectations are not set by the stereotypes that hold us back, but by our personal passion, talents and interests. We need women at all levels, including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. I think when tragedy occurs, it presents a choice. You can give in to the void, the emptiness that fills your heart, your lungs, constricts your ability to think or even breathe. Or you can't try to find meaning. Option B draws not just on my story but on the research and stories of many people overcoming all kinds of adversity. No one should have to go through challenges and trauma alone. It is the ultimate luxury to combine passion and contribution. It's also a very clear path to happiness. We call our little girls bossy. Go to a playground. Little girls get called bossy all the time, the word that's almost never used for boys, and that leads directly to the problems women face in the workforce. Women don't take enough risks. Men are just foot on the gas pedal. We're not going to close the achievement gap until we close the ambition gap. Women attribute their success to working hard, luck, and help from other people. Men will attribute that, whatever success they have, that same success, to their own core skills. If more women are in leadership roles, we'll stop assuming they shouldn't be. You can date whoever you want, but you should marry the nerds and the good guys. We've got to get women to sit at the table. I wish I could just go tell all the young women I work with, all these fabulous women, believe in yourself and negotiate for yourself. Own your own success. I wish I could tell that to my daughter. But it's not that simple. People who are underprivileged have more to grieve and have more to overcome. I don't believe we have a professional self Monday through Friday and a real self the rest of the time. It is all professional, and it is all personal. When I wrote Lean In, some people argue that I did not spend enough time writing about the difficulties women face when they don't have a partner. They were right. It is definitely true that adversity and hardship are not evenly distributed. People think that women don't negotiate because they're not good negotiators, but that's not it. Women don't negotiate because it doesn't work as well for them. Women have to say, I really add a lot of value, and it's in your interest to pay me more. I hate that advice, but I want to see women get ahead. Until women are as ambitious as men, they're not going to achieve as much as men. For any of us in this room today, let's start out by admitting we're lucky. We don't live in the world our mothers lived in, our grandmothers lived in, where career choices for women were so limited. The No. 1 impediment to women succeeding in the workforce is now in the home. I learned that when life pulls you under, you can kick against the bottom, break the surface, and breathe again. When my mother took her turn to sit in a gown at her graduation, she thought she only had two career options: nursing and teaching. She raised me and my sister to believe that we could do anything, and we believed her. Women are not making it to the top of any profession in the world. But when I say, the blunt truth is that men run the world, people say, really? That, to me, is the problem. What about the rat race in the first place? Is it worthwhile? Or are you just buying into someone else's definition of success? Only you can decide that, and you'll have to decide it over and over and over. But if you think it's a rat race, before you drop out, take a deep breath. Maybe you picked the wrong job. Try again. And then try again. Our discomfort with female leadership runs deep. We call little girls bossy. We never really call little boys bossy, because a boy is expected to lead, so it doesn't surprise or offend. So there's no such thing as work-life balance. There's work, and there's life, and there's no balance. Turning feelings into words can help us process and overcome adversity. I probably shouldn't admit this since I work in the tech industry, but I still prefer reading paper books. When you suffer a tragedy, the secondary loss of having it bleed into other areas of your life is so real. I tell people in their careers, look for growth. Look for the teams that are growing quickly. Look for the companies that are doing well. Look for a place where you feel that you can have a lot of impact.